In 2026, there's few names that ring bells like that of Bad Bunny. He's been everywhere. I feel like he's been everywhere from Fortnite to wrestling, all the way to the Super Bowl halftime show. But let me ask you a question. Is there anything in this world that is more justified to get yourself thrown out of a bar and to not be able to finish watching a Super Bowl at your destination of choice than complaining about changing from the Super Bowl to a different halftime show to avoid seeing Bad Bunny? Would this cause you to throw around the racist card? Would it cause you to yell indiscriminately at people that are just there to do their job? While it is a weird thing for a sports bar to change every TV in the establishment to avoid seeing Bad Bunny, I feel like the racist card gets thrown around kind of willy-nilly. I came across a wacky video where a bar manager changes the channels to avoid the Bad Bunny halftime show. And who knows the true reason? Maybe it was just to spite this guy that's throwing a temper tantrum about it. So let's get into the video and let's cover this crazy situation.
Why aren't you playing Bad Bunny at the halftime show?
Because I put this halftime show on. Because this is what the majority. If you're filming me,
I'm filming you. Why are you doing?
Now, if you look at the look on his face, he's dumbfounded by the fact he's being filmed over this. Meeting this guy with a camera in his face is probably not the best way of going about things. Really, it's been this way for like a decade, where anything that takes you out of your comfort zone or anything that makes you a little mad or a little steamed leads to you pulling your camera out to record it. It's not that deep. But as you can see in the background, it looks like we have a female vocalist. Not sure who that is, not sure what she's singing. Kind of unimportant. But I just thought it was hilarious to see this guy's reaction. Like, look at that face. That is the face of just complete shock. And I don't know why he's shocked to the point he's being recorded.
Why don't you play Bad Bunny?
Because the majority
I'm gonna pay.
Get out.
I'm gonna pay first.
Luke, this is why.
I gotta pay
This is
first.
why I said no.
I gotta pay first. But I'm asking a question.
go pay.
I'm not being violent.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta pay first. I shouldn't pay
What's your
because I
tab
came
under?
here for the full.
He is being jumped right now. This guy's face right now looks like a caricature of a guy that's unwilling to change his mind and he's just stuck in his ways. But he's being jumped right now. This guy is the bar manager, and the younger gentleman over here, I'm assuming, is his assistant manager. And then you have the bartenders, which are like, we'll just cash you out. We'll cash you out. What's your name? What's your name, sir? Get the fuck out of here. You're causing a scene. We have a few people over here that are getting more than just a halftime show. They're getting to watch a circus act.
Full experience.
What's your
I
tab
got
under?
experience.
Of which
The
show to
fullest
put
Super
on.
Bowl
Okay,
experience.
what's your tab under?
All right.
So it is super petty to change the Super Bowl because of whatever your reason is. Whatever the reason is behind him changing it from Bad Bunny is weird. Well, I definitely won't take that away from him. It's just a weird thing to do. And apparently, I'm assuming he didn't like say that they're not going to be showing the Bad Bunny halftime show because this guy seems to be caught off guard by it. Hence the reason he's making a big scene.
I came here for the full Super Bowl experience. Are you the bouncer? Are you the manager? Are you the bouncer or the manager?
He's the manager.
All right.
Said I came here for the full Super Bowl experience.
You don't
I
tell
came
him
here
what
for
to
the
do.
Super Bowl experience. The full Super Bowl
This is the
experience.
halftime show.
This is not the halftime
It
show.
is the halftime show.
No, this is not. This
It's
is
called
not.
the halftime show.
This, sir, is a halftime show. And these are just like the faces of checkmate. It's called the halftime show. The halftime show the guy's obviously wanting to see is the Bad Bunny performance, which I'm a little confused because you could have stayed at your house and watched it the exact way you wanted to. But you went to a public space owned and operated by somebody that's not you. So they have the right to do with their experience as they please.
We're at the zoo, and the zoo refuses to play Bad Bunny for some reason during the
This place being named the zoo fits it so well because it looks like a fucking zoo the way this is being ran. You have this guy right here changing Super Bowl shows to be different, and then you have this guy over here acting like a complete wild animal, just hooting and hollering at everybody in his vicinity, even though the majority of them have nothing to do with anything. They're there doing their job. This is the guy you should be directing your anger at, yet he was being short and rude with the bartender saying, "Oh, I could pay my tab, but I don't know if I should." Sir, you don't want to play those games. If you're throwing a fit over a Super Bowl halftime show, imagine the fit he would throw when he sees his tray in jail for theft.
halftime show. They want to play somebody else. All right. I'm gonna put this on my social media.
There you go, baby.
Good.
All right?
It's always that. I'm gonna put this on my social media, and God knows his social media is probably 3 followers, and 2 of them is his mom and dad, and 1 of them is his burner account. I'm so sick of hearing that. I'm gonna put you on social media. You're gonna be social media famous. Bro, you're gonna put that video into the fucking void. I found this video on Reddit in the most obscure subreddit imaginable.
There you go. There's your tab. You have a good night. Thank you.
You might get customers, you might lose a lot of customers. Because you might look like a racist. All right?
There it is, the race card. I'm not saying he's not justified to be frustrated. If they didn't like overtly say like, hey, we're not going to play the Bad Bunny halftime show, then, you know, maybe he wouldn't be there. He would have chose somewhere else. But if you look around, nobody else gives a shit. Nobody really cares about the halftime show these days. People just want to watch the game. The halftime show is more or less a go get another beer type of situation. This guy has put all of his stock into seeing Bad Bunny, and he's about to blow his top about it.
I guess
You
we'll
might
see.
look like a racist.
So do you.
Why?
You're a racist.
Why?
You're complaining about the show.
This show right here is
All
not
right,
the
can
show.
we do me
This
a
is not
favor?
part of the Super
I
Bowl.
have a bunch of other things that we have.
He's got a point. The man throwing the fit with the camera on this white gentleman is claiming he's a racist because I don't know. Apparently Bad Bunny might be Hispanic. I'm unsure because as I stated, I don't know who Bad Bunny really is. I don't really give a shit. And then this guy plays the Uno reverse card of saying, well, you're racist because you don't like the halftime show we picked of the white young lady on the stage. So, I mean, checkmate, really. You're barking up the wrong tree with the race card. You can't say he's racist because he won't play the Hispanic gentleman, and then when he turns around and calls you a racist for not liking the white lady, we're just at a standoff here, really. I mean, you both look stupid. This guy is a giant asshole for, you know, being outlandishly ridiculous to change the every TV in the establishment to avoid Bad Bunny. But the gentleman recording, in my opinion, is far more out of line. There's other bars. Like, bro, don't make an ass out of yourself to be a fanboy of Bad Bunny. Just go somewhere else. Not that serious. And you're up here in these people's face. Not only his, but the bartenders and this young lady that's sitting in between y'all. You're right in their face with your camera. But nobody is going to receive that well. So, in my opinion, the guy recording is the bigger dickhead here. Don't get me wrong. The old guy is an asshole too.
Came here for the Super Bowl experience. This is not part of the Super Bowl.
So don't come back.
This was not promoted.
So don't come back.
I hate that stance. Well, if you don't like it, just don't come back. That's the most non-argument ever because obviously he doesn't have to come back. There's no reason that you really needed to be a douchebag and just change the Super Bowl, honestly. Like, while it is your option and it is your discretion, you don't have to play Bad Bunny. It is kind of weird that you had this set up like, yeah, at halftime changed all the channels. So I can understand his frustration, but the way he handled it with the camera and the whole race card, super crazy and just super out of left field. Like, bro, nobody needed to hear that shit that you had to say as far as like the racism comments and going up with a camera in people's faces. Just go up and politely ask like, hey, why did you change it? I'm just like, why? What's the big deal? Then he was getting ready to give him an explanation of why he did it. But this guy wasn't ready to hear it. He was ready to try to make him go viral on Reddit. 2 huge douchebags. Just want to cover that. Y'all take it easy.